Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out the brand new update to West Coast Mainline South. And yeah, it's a biggie. This is one of the biggest updates we have gotten for the route so far, and it makes the route a whole lot better. It's already relatively good, but now it's even better. So basically what was the main thing that was added were subsidiary improvements, some Class 66 service improvements to accommodate for the new gameplay pack that's coming out tomorrow, and finally, we get all the services for the Class 710 Aventra, which you see in front of you, and the 1972 tube stock. This was implemented by Fox, who's made a lot of mod timetables in the past. If you're watching this, thank you, sir. And also, this update adds the 5-car variant of the Class 710, the Stroke 3. So, in order to get to Stroke 3, you have to have the Suffragette Line DLC, and you also have to have the West Coast Mainline South DLC, and you can only drive the 5-car on WCML South as far as I'm aware. Anyway, we're at London Euston, and we're going to be taking service to Delta 56 up to Watford Junction, full Watford DC line run. Yeah, this is going to be good. It's been a while since we've driven the 710. I do like the Aventra family in general. Safety's on.
TPWS and
Headlights
AWS
on. Instrument. Yeah, I think. Let's get the GSMR on. Oh, never mind. Alright, so. I think this is the first time I'm running the 710 on third rail. It is a bit tad framey at the moment, 26 frames, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trains here at London Euston. Wonder what my service pattern is today. Service today is South Hampstead, Kilburn High Road, Queen's Park, Kensal Green, Wilson Junction, Harlesden, Stonebridge Park, Wembley Central, North Wembley, South Kenton, Harrow Wealdstone, Headstone Lane, Hatch End, Carpenter's Park, Bushy, Watford High Street, and Watford Junction. Ouch. So yeah, rapid stopping service today. Let's just confirm that we are on third rail power. Yes, we are. Only other time I think I've driven this on the channel was when the Suffragette line first came out, and I did that with the overhead power, and now I can do it on the third rail power, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's just check to see. What are you? Vigilance DSD. Why didn't that turn on? Okay, that's interesting. Doors locked. Actually, no. I do like the Aventra family in general. I have actually ridden on the Class 345 in real life a couple of times. Oh, look! It's one of the Creators Club liveries that I've got installed for the 390. It's the Avanti West Coast Pride livery. It's a real livery also. So yeah, let's go, go, go. Oh my gosh, it's lagging. Next stop's... I just tripped over myself. Next stop, South Hampstead in 2.1 miles, but the trouble is... Uh-oh. Okay. We have got a red signal for some reason. Let's just get out in the sunlight. There's also light baking improvements, especially around the London Euston area. And oh, I do want to go into photo mode because there is... Okay. I do want to go into photo mode because there is something at Euston that I want to show you. We have to go all the way back. I hate how slow photo mode is, but I suppose there's nothing I could do about it. Euston now feels like genuinely hopping. Like this is what I want Trains to the World to feel like. Euston. So if we just sneaky. No, we can't. Why can't we take photo? Oh, we can take photo mode. If we just sneaky our way back here, we finally have the London Euston signs, which is pretty cool. And because they don't have the LMWR licensing, they had to scratch that out. Okay, that's pretty cool. Those screens are not there before. They are there in real life. Let's gently accelerate. Alright, there goes a Pendolino. I wanted to choose something. I wanted to choose one of the trains that had been up. That had gotten more surfaces rather than the Pendolino. Because yeah, it's just cooler. And plus, I hadn't taken the Aventra out in a while. Oh, hello. We've got an 350. Unfortunately, they are unlabeled because that mod that reinstates the licensing for some reason no longer works. So yeah, it's completely bare. Ah, dear. It was just, I tried loading up this service a couple of times with the mod enabled, and it just crashed the game every time. Which is annoying, but hey-ho. It's at least the 350s are still there, and, like, come on, I'm supposed to be at South Hampstead in, like, a few minutes, and you're just, like, refusing... You're just refusing to let me out of London Euston. Hello? So, yeah. It's so nice to finally have the 5-car version of the 710, it's not even funny. Like, just having the 4-car version was just so unrealistic before. And I do like this livery. Like, I do like this livery. However, since it's a Creators Club one and not built into the game, we might see it multiple times, even though there's one in real life, so... Come on, let me through! I've got 3 minutes to do 2 miles. Probably over 2 miles. Let's see, where am I going? Okay, there's more trains coming in. It's probably just signaling priority is just annoying, is just wreaking havoc. Oh, come on. So yeah. Let's see if there's okay, so this over here is, or was, I don't know. This is like the construction site for the new part of London Euston for High Speed 2. So yeah, but don't know if they're still working on this site in real life, because HS2 is like now stopping at Old Oak Common or something because of lack of planning permission. I don't know. Leave your opinions on HS2 down in the comments. I'd love to hear how controversial you guys get. Ha ha. So yeah, got a Pendo over here. So we've got, what else have we got? We've got nothing over here. R710, 350, Pride Pendolino, and then nothing. Oh, there's another 350. Okay, this bloke might be the problem. It is a 8-car 350. Might be this 350 actually might be the cause of... Oh my gosh. My frames are struggling with all of these trains here. I can just imagine how terrible it is for people on... Yes! Okay, right. Go, 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 go. Okay, we were ready for that 350. But now we're going to be late. Lovely. Apologies for the lag. Alright. Finally, off we go. So yeah, most of this journey, we'll actually be following the course of the Bakerloo line, so we'll probably be knowing how filled with traffic this route is. We'll probably get stuck behind 72 tube stock. Oh, there is another Aventra. This route should have never been released in the state that it was, because like not having all of the 710 and 1972 tube stock services, and also not having the Stroke 3 version of the Aventra just completely ruined that part of the route. I mean, it was partially fixed by the people over at the Train Sim community website with making the enhancement package, but other than that, AWS informing us there is a flashing double yellow. Oh, hello. Wait, there's neutral sections? The power just cut out from a neutral section, where it very briefly didn't have third rail power. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is pretty dang cool. There's another 350. Man, this route feels busy now. I deliberately chose a rush hour service just to, like, emphasize how busy this route has gotten. Alright, we are coming up on a flashing single yellow. Oh, and there's also trains parked in the depot, which is pretty cool. Alright. And I also really like the sounds of the Aventra. They are pretty good, even by default. Oh my gosh, notch one of brakes is doing nothing. There we go. I've never been on this section of the route before. There's quite a lot of intersecting and tracks crossing over each other. Oh, we're in a very tight tunnel here. Oh my gosh. I suppose this is the tracks for the Aventra because it's only electrified at third rail and no overhead. I do like modern EMUs. Oh wow. Okay, frame's just drastically improved now that what's it called? Euston is unloaded itself. I do like modern EMUs that are dual voltage capable. Especially like the Aventra family. I do like the Aventra family in general. The class 345 is just my favorite out of like personal preference, just because like it runs on the Elizabeth line and that's my favorite part. But yeah, I can tolerate basically any member of the Aventra family. I wonder why my vigilance doesn't activate when I press the correct keybind. Have to keep that in mind. Alright, 600 yards to South Hampstead, and we're running 3 minutes late because okay, that I'm guessing the service is actually slightly bugged. Hopefully the testers can spot it. Hopefully Fox is keeping an eye on how things are going. It's such a tight tunnel, this. Alright, here we go. 250 yards. Speed limit goes up to 45. Oh, what are these platforms? I've never been here before. Oh, okay. Okay, and it's properly labeled with all like the London Overground stuff. That's so cool. But I just wish the wish this route didn't require the Suffragette Line DLC for this train to show up, because it's like an integral part of the rail scene. All right, come on. Okay, we need to lock the doors already. Okay, let's do a. There's stadium over there. Apparently, that stadium now has realistic lighting. Next stop, Kilburn High Road in 0.6 miles. One thing I do hope is when we get the class 378 from Incredible Trains, that layers onto this route. Even though I'm not getting the that line because it's like way too short and doesn't have the Richmond and Clapham Junction branch lines, but hey ho, for those people who want it. I can't believe this line is electrified on two separate voltages. Those lines over there are electrified at overhead, and this part of the line is electrified at third rail. Why? Yeah. Honestly, I can honestly recommend West Coast Main Line South now. now that it's gotten this update, but only A, if you can get the Suffragette Line DLC, B, if you can get it at a good discount. Me personally, I actually got this route for free because I got it from a giveaway by Train Simulator Driver. Shout out to him. And I already had the Suffragette Line DLC, so yeah. There's another 710. Oh, and we've got to lock our doors already. I'll try to stay as not late as possible, because I'm probably holding up some other person. Next stop, Queen's Park in 0.7 miles. Even on third rail carries less power than overhead, and yet we still accelerate pretty much as fast as... Oh, and there is a Pendolino. Nice. So yeah, that shed is where the Bakerloo line scenery starts. Oh my goodness, I'm overspeeding. We've got a 30 limit coming up. Yeah, this is... Alright, let's start slowing down for the 30-mile-an-hour limit. There's the 1972 tube stock, which now looks... remember, those services are some of the ones that got updated, which is pretty cool. 30-mile-an-hour limit in force now. Oh, that was, like, perfect timing. Okay, we've got a 72 tube stock going the same direction as us. Has he got a red signal or not? I can't tell. Alright. I really hope that okay. That bloke's not going in front of me. Alright, next up, Kensal Green in 0.8 miles. Okay, the line is now electrified on the fourth rail as well for the 72s, because they run on both third and fourth rail. I think this is the only line in the entire game that's electrified at fourth and third rails at some point. Wow, look how busy this line is now! Okay, I could highly recommend this route just for the timetable. Alright, 900 yards to go. This thing has pretty good stopping power, so I don't think we'll have to worry. But yeah, it's so fun running overground services on this now. Oh yeah, this thing briefly flashed red. That was another neutral section where it was unable to get power. That's pretty cool. I do like that feature. Welcome everybody to... Alright, we do have a 30 limit coming up soon-ish. Oh, there goes a 350. Can't really see, you're just barely able to see it. What's annoying is these updates only apply to the West Coast Main Line South route, and the original Bakerloo line DLC is still like completely untouched. It's just the 72 and 1938 tube stocks on that one. Like, come on. Oh, I do want to... Oh, come on. Alright. Next stop, Oh, I probably need to re-angle this. There we go. Next stop, Wilston Junction in 0.9 miles. Wow, this is a tight little tunnel, this is. Oh, wow. Okay. Easy. 30-mile-an-hour limit in force, which is annoying. It's like snail's pace. Oh, we're... Oh, okay, I forgot about how was... Oh, there's a 72. Nice. It's funny, the 710 is like one of the most modern trains in Britain, having come into service only like 3 years ago. And the 72 tube stock is like the oldest commercially running train in Britain, and yet they run on the same line, which is hilarious. Is that another London Overground line? Like more platforms up there? Yeah, it's another London Overground platform. What line is that? Tell me in the comments. Alright. Power briefly cut out again. Yeah, we're running so late because of that signaling problem that we had. But, hey-ho. Let's go with the flow. Nice brake squeal sounds, honestly. Alright. Oh my gosh. That's definitely off the Bakerloo line. I never noticed that before. Alright, let's get moving. Next stop, Harlesden in 0.6 miles. It's a very rapid stopping pattern, this. But honestly, the Aventra is more than up to the job, like in terms of acceleration and braking. I suppose that's what it's designed for, but... Oh, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, pal, easy. Oh, there's another 710. Like, this route feels so alive now. It's another stroke 3. Nice. And what's best of all, these updates are pushed for everyone. So, you don't... including the people on Gen 8. The only thing about the update which I'm really annoyed about is... Unfortunately, no rail tour services were included. They initially made the promise... Dovetail initially made the promise that they would include Class 87s as Caledonian sleeper services. But now, and also the Flying Scotsman doing a rail tool service, but they dropped it, allegedly because of memory issues, and I don't think they're going to resurrect it, which is very annoying, but at least we can run our own rail tours in free roam. Wait, is that a... Oh, wait! Hey! It's one of the DRS Class 66s that I got off it's the Edinburgh-Glasgow gameplay pack. Got that on a sale for quite cheap. Nice to see how it adds variation in the liveries that we get for the 66. I actually hadn't seen one of those in timetable mode yet. As AI, anyway. I've driven them as proper services, yeah. But, yeah, pretty cool. 0.9 miles to Stonebridge Park. I can't believe we've got the entirety of the Watford DC line now in Train Sim World. That's so good. Whoops, wrong button. That's the button. Whoops daisy. Oh, and if you look carefully, over there is Wembley Stadium. That was already there, but still pretty nice to see. One thing I am noticing is a tad more of a performance impact, but not really noticeable. Oh wow, there's quite a lot of trains parked at this depot. Holy moly, that's probably why. So 2 tube stock. Yeah, we're running so late, it doesn't matter if we get there on time or if we stop to look around, because, like, it's just not going to work. Oh, crap. Even I braked far later than I wanted to, and yet the train took it with a plum. Wow. Okay. One thing I did wish this route had, which is not implemented on a lot of other routes, is the announcements. But yeah, 1 mile to Wembley Central. We were supposed to be there by now, and yet, oh well. There's also quite a few more freight wagons parked around, which is quite nice to see. Oh, crap. Like, you take off your eyes off the speedo for 1 second and you're over speeding. Like, come on. We are going to have to slow down to 40 in a minute. After Wembley's... I think we're about halfway through. Oh, we're heading under the WCML proper. Anyway. Oh, hello. Here we go. Well, this is a tight turn. Wow. 600 yards to Wembley Central. We can go back up to 45. Oh yeah, Wembley Central's like this really big building over here. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's a 350. Streaking through. There's a 72. The 72s are much taller than the 72, but yeah, anything's taller than the 72 these days. One reason I didn't want to drive the tube stock in the set instead chose the Aventra is because the default sounds of the 72 are not the best. But they do the job. Next stop, North Wembley in 0.8 miles. Okay, I think from here, we're not going to be like a separate line, we're going to be following the main line. Is that a 350? Yes, it is. Streaking past. Honestly, this route is what Great Western Express should have been, but never was. I really hope I'm not holding up somebody behind us. I am. Where is he going? Oh, he's 72. He's come from Elephant Castle. So yeah, he's like one stop behind me. Alright. Once you get past Tower and Wheelstone, then it's just Aventra's running on this track. There's another 710. Like, in the early morning and in the evening, like, rail spotting potential on this route is just, like, endless. Oh, there's a Pendolino streaking past. Oh, that was a bit of an overshoot. Aww. Oh, I didn't use the full brakes. My bad. Okay, the door's still within the platform. You can count that as a W, even if it wasn't, anyway. And there's another Pendolino. Like, look how busy this route is. Like, yeah, this is quite cool. Some people have called this like the New York the New York to Trenton version, the New York to Trenton of the UK. Personally, I can agree with that because like the services on this, if you got all the correct DLCs, they're so much more varied than and also more interesting than New York Penn to Trenton. And plus, New York to Trenton, as everyone knows, has a... Actually, no. My bad, I take that back. It started traceable before it got a timetable. But a timetable that doesn't have freight services, so... Yeah, all we get is like static CSX stock, and then only if you have Sandpatch grade. On this you can do freight services, but the eternally recycled 66, but at least you still can do freight services. And then once the Class 86 or Just Trains comes out, you'll be able to reskin that into, what's it called? Freightliner livery. And then run it up and down, because that was actually retired last year, 2023 it was retired. Alright, South Kenton. You can tell, like, the asset quality of the stations is older. Alright, yeah, we're running like a minute late. Locked doors already? Okay, fine. Where's our next stop? Kenton. Okay. Oh, and there goes another Pendolino! Holy moly! Like, yeah, like, there's so much more traffic on this route than there used to be. Like, this is pretty much a W update, despite the signaling issue we had at the start. And plus, this... Okay, the only reason I really cannot recommend WCML South nowadays is because of the short length. It's only London Euston to Milton Keynes Central, which is only 35 miles and takes 40 miles and takes like and takes just over half an hour to complete if you in the Pendolino, and like an hour to do a full line run into 350, and then yeah. At least we have a significant chunk of the Bakerloo line and a big chunk of the full Watford DC line. Yeah. But this line, if it's possible, should honestly be extended up to Birmingham New Street, or at least Rugby. But hopefully Birmingham New Street, because then it would connect up with the like 2-year-old Birmingham Cross City line route. Alright. Okay, pretty much dead on stop. Okay, next stop is Harrow and Wealdstone, and that's the last stop for the London Underground stuff. After that, the only train on the third rail will be... Oh my goodness. And there goes a 350 overtaking us. Yeah, like, this route just feels like so good. Like, chef's kiss to Fox and the other people who helped implement this staggeringly good timetable update. Like, you guys are absolute legends. Keep at it. Warning for 30 miles an hour, but that's not until after the station. Is that bloke stopping at Harrow and Wealdstone? Yeah, he is. What is he? London Euston to train. Oh yeah, I've done the opposite of that service in guard mode. The one where I got stuck in the overhead roof so much. Oh man, that was a memorable episode. I think after the head shunt, after Harrow and Wealdstone, the 4th rail support stops. And we also start getting new stations as well. Because, yeah, all of the Bakerloo line stations are just copy-pasted off of Bakerloo. Which, honestly, I don't mind too much. Oh my gosh, my frames just dropped through the floor. Okay. Like, literally just ahead of us, that is the head shunt for the tube stocks. And that's where they turn around to go back to Elephant and Castle. I wonder if there are any pendos anywhere near. Next stop, Headstone Lane in 1.2 miles. Okay, so that tube stock is sitting in the head shunt. So the front of that train, that buffer in front of the tube stock officially represents the end of the Bakerloo line. Yeah. Alright, could go up to 45, thank goodness. Otherwise, I probably would have gone insane at 30 miles an hour. Come on. We haven't seen any 377s yet. Interesting. This feels like snail's pace, because I'm used to running on the fast tracks of the Pendolino. This feels so slow. I wonder why this track on my left is electrified at 4th rail and 3rd rail, while the one on my right is just electrified at 3rd rail. Interesting. If you know the reason, and please let me know down in the comments, it would be much appreciated if you could tell me why that is, because that is quite interesting that one track is electrified at 4th rail and the other isn't. Alright. Headstone Lane. Oh, and there's Pendolino. Streaking past. That's so cool. I think the Pendolinos, AI Pendolinos anyway, were actually limited to 110 miles an hour before for some odd reason, but now, since the update, they're actually available and now can actually do 125, the AI ones anyway. So yeah, here we go. Here is the first like properly built, the first like newly built station we've gotten in a bit. Yeah. And now we're in strictly London Overground only territory rather than London Overground and London Underground. So fast. The doors open, 10 seconds later I'm closing them. Next stop, Hatch End in 0.7 miles. And there goes the 350. Looks like an 8 car. Wonder where he's going. In real life, the 350 services can actually go as far as Birmingham New Street, which is crazy. And there's a Pendolino. And it is a normal one. Watching the AI traffic now is just so like entertaining. You're like, ooh, what's that? Cut the power, cut the power, cut the power. 800 yards. Hatch End, Carpenter's Park. Bushy. Watford High Street, Watford Junction are what we've got left. So Okay, now both lines are electrified at 4th rail. Interesting. I do like the colour scheme of the London Overground stations compared to the London Underground stations. I think I prefer, like, Overground compared with Underground when it comes to, like, colour schemes. Alright, we're actually only running, like, 20 seconds behind schedule now. That's pretty good. We're actually making up time, which is crazy. Yeah, we're only running like 5 seconds behind. 5 seconds behind. Next stop, Carpenter's Park in 1.5 miles. I doubt there'll be any 66s out at this time in the morning. Priorities for civilian traffic heading into like Euston rather than allowing freight trains priority, so we'll probably not see one of those. There will be 13 extra 66 services when the HKA wagon gameplay pack comes out tomorrow. And there is another 350. Wow. It's so crazy. Like, there's so many trains on this line now. It's so crazy. What really is annoying is that these trains are like capable of 75 miles an hour, and we're on basically a flat, straight stretch of track, and we're limited to 45. Like, maybe 710s are limited to 45 on 3rd rail? Let me know down in the comments. That's just a theory of mine. I can't confirm it. Alright, there's the station, and there's another Pendolino. Let's actually roll the window down, we have a bit of time. Here are the trains coming past anyway. And there's another 710. Oh, there's one of the route collectibles. I'll probably go get that quickly. Come on. There we go. Robot repaired and route map placed. Right, quick. Let's get back in before Vigilance starts yelling at me. Oh, and we actually have to wait. Okay, let's shut the doors anyway. Let's stay ahead of the curve while we're ahead of the curve. Come on. Alright, let's go. We've actually made up all of the time lost. That's great. Next stop, Bushy in 1.3 miles. And I think there's another Pendolino. Oh, another thing about this update is Pendolino cars now tilt individually instead of the whole train tilting at once, which I think which is more prototypical. Small thing, but it does help. Oh my gosh. Why did my frames just drop through the floor? Oh, we've got a 66! Wait a minute. Daventry to Felixstowe, 4 Lima 57. There it is. It is a Freightliner one! I've got a Creators Club livery installed. Nice. I wasn't thinking we were going to see one of those today. That's how varied the traffic on this route is. It's crazy. Okay, we do have a 35 limit coming into Bushy, so... hopefully we can get our passengers there in time for them to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Sorry, I just had to do that bushy joke. Oh dear. I must stop with these appalling dad jokes. Running the Watford DC line is much more enjoyable than running the tube stop because you have a longer route with which to play, a longer stretch of track with which to play about with. B, you also have more, what's it called? You also have a better train to use, namely the the Class 710. I don't really like this 1972 tube stock anyway. Oh my gosh, wonder why my frames just dropped coming into Bushy. That's... yeah. The frames are annoyingly inconsistent on this route. Frameage. Okay, a bit of an early stop. We can take it. Alright. I actually want to show you the map because we're actually going to go around and around and in. So we've got 2 more stops to go. There's Watford Junction. There is Watford High Street. And we actually go around this little curve. Nice that they modeled that. Okay. With the Aventra, you basically have to do full throttle starts on dry tracks if you don't want to be late. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Whoa. Next stop, Watford High Street in 670 yards. I wonder why the London Overground line does this, like, strange perambulation instead of just going straight into Watford Junction. Wonder why. Okay, 4th rail electrification is stopped. Wonder... yeah. Alright, so we've got Watford High Street, Watford Junction, and then we're done. This is really steep. Really steep turn. It's weird seeing a 5-car Aventra after having a 4-car for like well over a year now. For like almost a year now. Watford High Street, ladies and gents. Well, this is a nice old cozy station in this like embankment. Oh wow, the station canopy is actually like suspended off of those supports in between the 2 walls of the embankment. That's pretty cool. All right. Whoa! Why did the dashboard just like? All right. Next and final stop will be Watford Junction. Oh my gosh, I wonder why it's so blinding. We do have a 15 limit coming into Watford Junction. No! And I've got an exceedingly long turn. Alright, do have a single yellow. 900 yards to Watford Junction. I think I'll just... no, let's try to keep the speed up for as long as possible. back toward the main line. Oh man, this is excruciating. You have to go down to 15. Alright. Oh. Oh, does this thing have dynamic suspension now? No, I don't think so. And yeah, another part of this update is a Class 350 now, it's dynamic suspension. I forgot to mention that the whole time. Oh well. Yeah, the AI will turn this thing around and take it back to London Euston. Alright, welcome to Watford Junction. There's a 350 over there loading up passengers. Safety's off. And where is headlights off, taillights on? I wonder if any trains will go past. 350's going. Wonder where he's going. Probably heading somewhere else. He's heading to Milton Keynes. Oh, there's a train coming through. I'm not going to lock the doors just to see. Let's watch the train go past. There goes the 350. Oh my gosh, it's framey in this area. Straight through. No messing about. So yeah. Lock the doors. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yes! I got the extra points for using the safety systems. Thank you, scoring system. So yeah, that will be the end of today's video. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications if you want to see more content like this. And I'll see you all in the next video or stream. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, go join my Discord, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, and thanks for watching. Peace!